Well, what's the crack, everybody? How are you getting on? You're all very welcome to episode 73 of Ramble Pod, because we won't have a guest this week because some very exciting stuff happening in the podcast world as of from next week. So, just too fucking busy. Too busy to sit down with a guest. Plus, I'm fucking gigging and shit. So, you know, it's been a fucking mental week. Young fella growing teeth and everything. Holy Jesus. Be fair, he's an alright for a fellow who's got like a dozen fucking spikes coming through his gums. He's doing alright. Fucking hell though. Apparently they don't get teeth till fucking 4 months. Well, by Jesus Christ. I excuse the poor sound quality. If it is poor, I'm just recording now. Hopefully it'll be alright, because I have a bit of time to kill in between a meeting I just had about podcasting and doing a gig tonight in the Laughter Lounge. So I'm parked under a fucking bridge like a troll, basically, of the fucking Dart line here, just off of fucking, I don't know what street that is, around the corner from the Irish Times anyway, so it may be a bit trafficy, you know your fucking self. Having a fucking terrible coffee. What the fuck? It's made me stop at a fucking donut shop to get a coffee. What kind of an asshole am I? Oh, Jesus Christ, you're all very welcome. Like I said, number 73, kind of a longish Ramble Pod. I don't know, it may end up being a Ramble Pod extra, I don't know, depending on, I don't know what fucking time are we. What time are we? We're alright for time before the Laughter Lounge. It's grand. Today is the 21st? Today is the 21st of November, 2019. How are you? Your host here, Tom O'Mahony, in case you're wondering. It's your first time listening, hit subscribe. This shit is out in your ears at least fucking once, if not twice weekly. Mostly twice weekly. I normally have a guest and whatnot as well. But they also had the old Ramble Pod. We're on all social platforms. I say we, it's me. On all social platforms. So Tom O'Mahony Comedy will find everything. Chatty Snaps, Tom Bear O'Mahony. Lord Jesus, right. I think that's, you know what I mean. You can, look, I'm one of the fucking easiest fuckers to find if you just go looking for me. Like, you'll either find me or my fucking grandfather. Do you know what I mean? So, how's your week been? Is it alright? I completely fucking lost it the other day. I've been losing it a bit too. I felt calm there for a while, and then I'd just be fucking snapping. And I don't know, is it the holiday season? There's more people around. I say holiday season like I'm fucking American. But you know what I mean? There's more people around now. Fuckos. Like, 3 times today just walking across the fucking bridge. I had only a bit of walking to do. 3 times today alone. Different cunts just walk straight into me, looking at the phone. And I don't want to sound xenophobic, but every one of them were foreign. They were shouting shit into the phone. All of them were talking, looking down at their phone, shouting some fucking foreign chat. You know, but look, it could easily been a dumb fucking Irish cunt too, like, but it's just, oh, for the love of fuck. And maybe I'm out of sync. Maybe I'm out of sync with the whole fucking flow of footfall, because I don't really walk around the streets during busy evening fucking rush hours. But I didn't snap this evening. I snapped in, we're over fucking, I popped in for a coffee into Powers Court. Bit fucking wanky, I know. Powers Court, a Voca fucking restaurant. But we went up to walk the fucking young fella and walk the dog, because they have nice grounds. And there's a group of people just blocking this whole spot, like, and I want to let through, just fucking blanked me. Again, she was talking some fucking, in a foreign language. And then, as that's the space that was open, where people were walking through, this woman walked through with a buggy. No child in the buggy. Some ghost baby. Some fucking shadow baby. And just parked it there. And just went to walk away. And it just came out. I went, for the love of fuck. And this woman, this Irish woman with her children, like, she kind of looked at me. But in fairness, she looked at the situation and she wasn't like, hey, I have children here. It was, you know, I shouldn't have been cursing in front of the fucking kids. But she just went, sorry, would you like to? I said, thank you very much. Jesus, can you credit that shit? And you want, like, the fucking, again, Christ, I sound like some sort of racist, xenophobic lunatic. But these are just the facts. I'm not blaming it as a result of that. I'm just saying, maybe different cultures, the lack of fucks, you think, I think it's a numbers game. I've talked about this, I think, before. Maybe I think a bit on stage. It's a numbers game. You see, there's only, like, on the whole island of Ireland, between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, there's, like, what? Would we say 5.5 million? 6 million, we'll even say, right? 6 million. 6 million people in Manchester. You know what I mean? And I think it's a numbers game. You see, at any one time, like, you know, you have to kind of have your shit together somewhat. Because it's like a smaller fucking town. Everybody knows your business. That's kind of what Ireland is. Everybody kind of knows your business. So if you're being a fucking wankstain, people, there's the fear that fucking the whole town is going to hear it. But when you come from a fucking country where one city can have 20 million fucking people, you do whatever the fuck. You're just used to carnage every single fucking day, like. Do you know what I mean? So, like, that's why you see, like, Asian folk don't give a fuck about queuing. They just don't give a fuck. They just wander into the... You could be queuing for an ATM. Remember it happened? It was Geddes was after telling me in Thailand they don't do any kind of fucking queuing system. You just barge in ahead. And it's not seen as rude. It's just seen as, that's what it is. And, not a day later, after he told me that, I was in Brighton, queuing up for an ATM. And I'm next in line. And this Asian guy just stands right in front of me, to queue in front of me. And, he clearly was pulled out of that situation, told to fuck back to the back. And he just nonchalant, like, when I told him to fuck back to the back of the queue, he just kept looking at his phone, just wandered back. Okay, not on here. You know what I mean? So I think maybe I shouldn't get so fucking stressed out about it. That's just the way these people are. But it does come across as ignorant as a fucking pig. Did you hear... Listen to this cunt. Listen to these cunts walking up the street. Just two fuckers just shouting songs at each other. Yeah. See, that's it. Like, that's what big city mentality. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. Which is, cool in some ways. But if you're being a pain in the stones, two fucking Egypts singing a song there that doesn't even really exist. Oh, did you hear the fucking Black Rock lads? The Koh Samui Cup. Did you hear it? Oh my Jesus Christ. There's a video came out as well. I haven't seen the video. But, oh my Jesus Christ. I got sent the audio file. A bunch of people sent it to me asking was it me taking the piss, like from the Damon Ivor days. Like, but it fucking wasn't. It was genuine. I'm going to see, can I find it here on the phone? Koh Samui Cup. Let's see. Basically a bunch of Black Rock lads. It must have been like their school finishing party or whatever. They went to Thailand, and your man left a voicemail. This guy left a voicemail on. Hold on, I have it on Twitter. I have it on Twitter. This guy he left a voicemail, or like you can leave a voice message on WhatsApp or whatever. And this guy, oh my Jesus, the video is supposed to answer all these fucking questions, but it. Let me just get it up. Oh, I have it here. 1 second. It answers all those questions, but it's like, are you fucking joking me that these people actually exist? And they do. People don't think that these lads exist. But they obviously went to Thailand, and this was the fucking crack. Hold on now. I get playing this.
Right, man, so we're out here in fucking Koh Samui, absolutely sending it in Arkbar. Which you'll hopefully please God stay in when you're in Thailand next year, because there's not a hope any of you virgins are going to Canada. That's where all the V's are going. Anyway, so basically there's a big pool down near the beach, and there's a bar at the end of it. And so we set up...
There's a bar at the end of it. Oh my God. You wouldn't think of that, like... I tagged Davey in it. Davey Crowley, who played Oisin and Damon Ivor, who actually went to Black Rock as well, like, but he loves sending up that kind of shit, like, but we were sending it. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ, like, we're absolutely sending it. And none of you V's, oh my God, like, who even slags off a bunch of friends? Like, they'll tell you the youth, like, you know what I mean? Like, the youth, but just, oh my God. And the thing is, like, it's excusable. He's like 18, 19, I'm guessing. But there's lads that still speak like that when they're in their 30s and 40s. I trust me, I've met these fuckers. They just unbelievable.
4 towers of Chang. All the rock lads went down. It was great crack, like rock chants going, like men just bleeding blue and white, left, right, and centre. It was huge. And we take over the pool, get 4 towers of Chang, which is 3 litres, put on the bar, and then you have to. Teams of 6, you do a relay, have to dive in, swim the length of the pool, pour yourself a pint from the tower, send it and swim back. Absolutely fucking huge. Rock chants going the whole time. Like, there's a video after being sent to the union, and we're making an inaugural thing, and just as the competition's first winners, myself and the boys, the team of me, Steve Campbell, Dave Heavey, Johnny Fairley, Andrew Doherty and Mark Dunn, were getting Koh Samui Cup 19 in Thai tattooed onto ourselves, just, to represent for the boys. But lads, yeah, we'll need it continue. We'll need the tradition continued next year. When I get some of the videos, I'll send you on some of the scenes. But lads, some of the greatest horseplay of all time.
Some of the greatest horseplay of all time. Oh, Jesus Christ. How fucking glorious is that? Some of the greatest horseplay of all time. I'm opening with that tonight in the Laughter Lounge. I don't give a fuck. Oh, my Lord. Jesus Christ. I know, people, it seems to be an accent that just gets people fucking angry. Do you know what I mean? It seems to get people fucking angry. But I don't know. I probably would have one time. Like, I talked about this before, being called a fucking peasant by, I don't know, was he Old Belvedere or something? Or fucking, was it? I can't remember, but it was being called a peasant at the bottom of a fucking ruck one day. It was just, from then on, I just thought, this is the most ridiculous sounding voice of all time. Like, there isn't, like, you can be as hard as nails, but if you have a voice like that, you'll never be taken fully seriously. Not, a handful of places in Dublin maybe, like, but excuse my fucking lack of professionalism. Fucking drinking coffee. What am I like? And it's fucking disgusting. Offbeat fucking donuts. And they're all like, hey man, what can I get you? And it's like, you want to see how they looked at me when I said, just a black coffee, man. You want warm milk? You want a latte? No, just a black coffee. Because that's a good test. Like if you fuck up the black coffee, then Jesus Christ. But, yeah, it's totally. I gotta find that fucking video. Christ Almighty. But that's, like, I didn't go on a end of school fucking holiday. Herself's crowd did, I think. Because they went to a snazzy school. I didn't go to a snazzy school. Lord Jesus Christ. I'm just the fucking headbangers walking down this fucking street. This is making for terrible podcasting right now, but it's just the fucking lad rubbing his face along the walls, walking down along the street. Like, it's only, fuck, what is it, 6:30 on a fucking Thursday night? Christ and Christ above. What's been big in the news? What, Prince Andrew? Huh? I think I talked about this during the Epstein fucking, when it was all going on back in the day. It's not going away, sure it's not. Holy fuck. It is not going away. That lad, he didn't fucking, I don't know, it's like he was able to remember that, he was able to remember no problem that he was in a Pizza Express. Right. But like, you're at this fucking party and all the rest of it. An article popped up on my phone. It's like it knew I was going to be fucking talking about this or whatever. The title is, I'm so sorry, mummy. UK papers take aim as Prince Andrew steps down from public duties. But she did that. That's what I talked about. Like, for avid listeners to the podcast, I talked about this fucking 2 months ago. That suddenly he was taking a back seat from public fucking, the doctor was after giving him the whatchamacallit. Like the advice that he should step down. Doctor me whole. It was the fucking carry on of him. Stands down. Duke is an outcast. Oh, this is just fucking clickbaity shit. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. It's just all headlines. They filled the whole article with just snapshots from other newspapers. That's the journal.ie. Wow, great advertising. Or great fucking journalism. What the fuck is that? Is that it? Like, you can just set up a newspaper fucking website, call it something journally, and just grab everybody else's fucking headlines to make. I suppose you can, can't you? Yeah, obviously I just fucking read it. Yeah, the fucking Epstein thing. Some of the actual, like, the memes and stuff are actually hilarious. But it's kind of like a man has died. A fella that was trafficking fucking allegedly underage prostitutes. Or is it allegedly, or was he actually found? I think he was found guilty, wasn't he? So actually, it would seem, I stand to be corrected on that. I don't know enough about it, but I mean, regardless, it's just like people are able to make a joke. Like, the same way they make a joke about fucking Area 51, lads, in the same breath you're going, yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself. But you're like, it's still kind of joking about death of a fucking guy, that was important fucking underage whores. Like, Christ above. It's a bit on the fucking shady side, isn't it? I mean, it sounds like some fucking Dr. Evil level shit, like, an island. A fucking island, like. What, like, you're that fucking rich, why have you to be going down that route? You know what I mean? At least you're a man that had fucking McAfee. You know that mad bastard? Have you watched that fucking documentary with your man McAfee? The guy that started the virus scan stuff. He became a multi-millionaire. I don't know how rich, but he buy a fucking island or something down the Philippines or some fucking thing but it's like, I think they filmed Heart of Darkness or something. The Heart of Darkness was all shot there, like where they actually shot Apocalypse Now. But this guy's all into conspiracies. Apparently they're trying to get him killed and stuff like that. But he's into some fucked up shit. But at least it's with adult women, apparently. He gets them to kind of shit on him and stuff like that. But you know, alright. Just not, okay. You're not going to be inviting to fuck Christmas, But at the same time, it's with a consenting professional adult to take a shit on him. You know, can't fault a guy for that. Okay, you probably can. But not in a fucking creepy... Oh, yeah, no, it's creepy, yeah. But not in a legal way. You can't really fault him. Because, you know, if it's a fair exchange, take a dump on me. All right. Do I have to ride you? No, just shitting me. Okay, fair enough. Grant. What's the fee for that, like? Do you know, how do you work? Like, I've been asked, you know... I've never been asked to fucking dump on anybody, but... You know what I mean? You kind of get... You get weird ones, like, you know, what would it be for, say, you know, for you to fucking rejig this fucking thing here, this script or whatever. And it's like, how long is it, you know, you got to give them a figure, but you're like, I don't fucking know. How much would it be to take a phone? Like, I've gotten offers to take a phone call for advertising a fucking thing. And you're like, I don't know what to, that's not really on a rates chart. I don't know what. But what do you fucking charge for shitting? And shitting on a glass table that he sits under. Which is a bit hacky. It's been done, you know. You've heard it, I won't say everybody's heard of it, but fucking a lot of people have heard of that fucking carry on. But who, you know, come up with another one. You'd be always suspicious, wouldn't you, if you owned a furniture shop, and you were selling all sorts, and some fella comes in by himself. You know, it's one thing if you walk in with the wife. You're like, oh, I love that glass table. Yeah, I think that'd look great in the front room. But if a guy just comes in and goes, do you have any glass tables? First thought into my head, straight away, you're going hiring hookers to shit in that table, aren't you? You dirty so-and-so. You would be like, wouldn't it? Or is that just me? Am I just a fucking warped bastard for thinking of that? I get it. I hear you saying it. Tom, you're a fucking warped bastard for thinking of that. And look, you wouldn't be fucking wrong. You would not be fucking wrong. It's creepy, isn't it? Creepy as fuck. What else? I wrote down some notes somewhere, and I don't know. Again, I'm fucking brutal for this shit. I really need to... This week has been bananas. In the way of... what I said is coming up. I'd love to fucking let you in on it, but I'm not going to, because the element has surprised me a bit of crack. The Patreons, I'm going to put up a voice... going to put up a little bit of a snippet on Patreon, giving you an insight into, you know, what's coming up. And I think you'll be quite excited. I think this isn't just exciting for me, but it's going to, I think for people that listen to this podcast, you're like, yeah, that's a good move. That's a good fucking move. You're going to enjoy what's coming up. So I will later on tonight when I upload this, or either in the morning, I'm going to do a separate little clip for Patreon people so you can find out. Because again, you got to give the Patreon people a little heads up, little taster of what's in store. You got to just give them a little something extra, because that's what Patreons deserve. You know, so you know what? So if you want to get on board with that and you feel like you're contributing to the podcast, feel free to sling a couple of dollars at it. Some people have been there since nearly the beginning, since starting the Patreon page. They're giving a couple of dollars every month just because they're like, sound. I see you're making content. You're creating original fucking content that I want to hear in my ears. And you're fucking creating it. And it's for free. So here you go. Here's a little fucking couple of... And that's essentially what Patreon is. And loads of fuckers that have the Patreon. Like fucking Blind Boys flying it with Patreon. Fuckers making about 20,000 a month. I'm told at Patreon. And he ain't giving nothing extra. He's giving nothing extra. That man put on a fucking live podcast where he talked for some total of about 10 minutes as he asked one or two questions to a reptile specialist in Vicar Street. And people sat there going, this is amazing. You know, so I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe he was an amazing reptile specialist, but unless you're into fucking reptiles, I'd be fairly disappointed if I went as a Blind Boy fan. Yeah, fuck it. He's alright. He won't suffer as a result of me slagging him off. He's alright. It was the other lad, Chrome, Mr. Chrome, Bobby. He was Man, he was... I remember I was backstage at Electric Picnic one time, and the boys were on to come up. I was about to go on stage just before him, so I'm sitting there beside him, and he doesn't have the bag on. Like, but you know, by the gangly fucking go of him, and he's all like arms and fucking legs. He can't sit still, even sitting beside me. He's like, what's your name again? And he'd been speaking with a real posh Limerick accent before that, but he was getting wound up, to put the plastic bag on, like. And what's your name? I says, "'Tis Tom O'Mania." Yeah. I know, yeah. And it was just to watch the wind up coming on. I'm not entirely sure what they were doing. What was servicing that come up? But it was only about 5 o'clock in the fucking evening. See the dedicated fans though, people giving the two lads in the backstage, the artist area, like they were climbing over the fence. Grown fucking men were climbing over like they were fucking 14-year-old girls for fucking Justin Bieber or something, or the Jonas Brothers. Giving them gifts, like it was unbelievable to see in action. It was like, Jesus, right, okay. I didn't think we carried on like this in Ireland, but it would seem it did. Like one guy was a blacksmith. He'd made one of them like a ring, and he'd made the other fella a bracelet. It's like, I love you guys. Like, okay, Jesus, all right. That is fucking strange, isn't it? I don't know. Has anybody been following this? What do you make of this bare knuckle thing? The BFK or BKF or whatever. BFK? Was it? Is it? Oh no, I thought BFG. I was thinking, was he the Roald Dahl giant? BFK or whatever. Have you seen this motherfucker? This Iranian. I've actually been following him for years. This ginormous, like, I don't know. I don't know. Is he taking steroids or whatever? I'm going to see. His name, Iranian Hulk. Let's see what he's fighting. He's going to fight he was going to fight in an MMA match, and now he's going to fucking Iranian Hulk. There he is. First up. What's his name? Jesus Christ! Or when you see him, like Sajid Garabibi is an Iranian bodybuilder. He's not a bodybuilder for sure anyway, like, and they've drawn on abs on this guy in some of these fucking things, like, but he's just astronomical. Like, he doesn't give any context to what he's up against, like, but just his body shape is just fucking ridiculous, like, but he's only 27 years of age. To get to that size, you ain't doing that with legal fucking, unless you're some sort of genetic freak, like. Have a look at him. Just type in Iranian Hulk and have a look at this fella, like. He's 6'1.5" tall, and he's 390 pounds. Like, this guy's fucking heart is under serious... Oh my God. Early life. He's a practitioner in mixed martial arts. What? But this fucker, like, there's no way he has any cardio. He has a Bachelor of Commerce degree. But, like, apparently, he's, like, who are you going to put it, like, I think... Is the heavyweight division, like, he'll have to cut it, like, if they're matching it to the normal heavyweight division, like, he'll have, like, I think that it tops out at 265. Yeah, it does. It tops out at 265 pounds. It's like 125 pounds that fucker's got to lose, like. Fuck me. But he's put up no fight videos. He puts up, like, him just in, like army, not real army gear either, like. I think he was saying he was going to fight ISIS himself. You're like, what with? What with? Like, a bullet will kill you as well, you fucking Egypt. Like with a Bachelor of Commerce. It kind of makes you a bit nerdy, you know? But have a look. Do you know what? He's worth looking. He's worth seeing fighting somebody. Like, but who the fuck is... I mean, who could you put up against him, like? Because there's no way that guy... Like, his arms look like fucking tree trunks. There's no way he could throw a fast punch. Now, if he connects... Good night, Irene. It's all over. Go home and thanks. Ball burst. No more game. But I don't know. I reckon somebody with fast hands could knock the living shit out of him. Be interesting, wouldn't it? The Iranian fucking Hulk. But he's definitely I don't know. Are they testing in that thing, that bare knuckle thing? I don't know. I can't see how you get to that fucking size. Jesus Christ! I can't see how you get to that fucking size. Oh, fuck. Oh. I made fucking lamb tacos during the week, lads. Here. Get up the yard. Thank you very much, Teresa. Woo. Lamb fucking tacos. But that was the last meal I had. It was after a roast lamb. I did a roast lamb on the barbecue on Sunday. And then had a ton of it left over. Monday night. Lovely fucking jubbly. I did it with fucking Mexican rice. Just scoop it into those little fucking... Well, it wasn't tacos. No, it was tortillas. Like, fucking nice old change from that boring old chicken. But since then, the last 3... Jeez, I should open with this. The last 3 nights. That's 3 days, actually. Been eating vegetarian. Can you believe that? The last 3 days, vegetarian. Just to see. Because herself has been on about it a long time. Like, she did vegetarian thing years ago, back when it was kind of new in fashion or whatever. But she just suggested, she goes, do you want to give it a go for a couple of days? I'm like, all right. I'm up for a challenge. I know people will fucking give out to me for the heavy amount of meaty barbecuing that I do. But, I don't know, I mean... And it wasn't actually as a result of that show, because that didn't even come into the conversation that won the Game Changers, you know, where all these fucking amazing athletes are benefiting as a result of becoming, whatever, vegetarians, or plant-based diets, as they call them. They've changed the name now to make it sound cooler. They're not vegetarians anymore, it's a plant-based diet I'm on. Which kind of suggests that at some stage you're going to have the odd fucking burger, which is, you know, fair enough. Because this Saturday we've got friends calling over, and I have been requested to do ribs, so I popped to the butcher's today and got fucking ribs. So don't worry, I haven't got fucking wrong or anything. But I don't know. Are you supposed to feel amazing? I don't feel any different whatsoever. Does it kick in? How long does it take to kick in? If there's any vegetarians on this or somebody who's gone vegetarian or whatever, does something amazing kick in after like 7-day mark? I don't. But the thing is, I don't feel bad anyway. Prior to that, I didn't feel like I needed to switch out of fucking meat mode. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. It's grand. I don't feel witch of weather. I don't feel extra hungry. But now I had to eat a fair bit more of stuff, like. But witch of weather, I don't know. Fucking, I haven't felt any fucking different whatsoever. Let me, if anybody knows more about fucking being a vegetarian than I do, please let me know. Because I honestly have no fucking idea. This has been, and do you know what? I say this every week, and I fucking love when people send me on just screen grabs of them listening to the show and all the rest of it. Fucking love it. It's class. I've always fucking we're out here. I don't know why that started playing again. But, and lads on the pace sending me pictures, fucking class, deadly, send them on. I want to see all that fucking stuff. People fucking driving jeeps, fucking tractors, whatever, send me on a fucking picture of you listening to the podcast at work. Somebody who's at a petrol pump, they listen to this all the time, they work at a fucking petrol station, gets them through the day. But I got something snappy chats, or chappy snats, or whatever it's called, is Tom Bear O'Mahony. And somebody on, I don't know. I'm fucking caught, for once in my life, I'm actually kind of caught for words. Yeah, some bloke sent me fucking dick pics. Is that when you know you've made it? Is it? As a fucking performer / podcaster / fucking whatever. You know. So, like, what? And of a variant, it's like, what the varying messages coming in of just different shots of a bloke's flute. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I didn't reply. I was tempted, but I'm like, oh, fuck, I just need this out of my phone. Get the fuck away from me. It's like, what are you fucking doing? And there's no even, like, there's no context. It's just, quite literally text was like, here's my dick. Here's one, it's floppy. Here's my dick again. It's like, fucking what? I don't know what would be, what response was expected. Like, fucking yummy. What do you expect? I don't fucking know. Oh my fucking days. Needless to say, I was a bit caught off guard. So don't let this inspire you to fucking, I blocked him. And it was an Irish dude because it was in the name. So, yeah, don't let this inspire you. I don't need to see anybody's fucking genitalia, to be honest. I don't need that shit in my phone. Fucking hell. The weird shit I get sent down anyway, but I like happy times. You know what I mean? Don't be sending me fucking. Oh my god. I feel for fucking. I feel for women, but I can, in a way, you can kind of get why guys would send women. No, you can't get it. It doesn't make any sense. That's wrong. I'm wrong. But there's a kind of a generalized reason, understanding it's not right. But there's a general fucking understanding. Blokes sending women dick pics. You're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? No woman will ever pick you up as a result of that. No, like, and if she does, you better get fucking worried. As I bet she had a dick one time. I'm telling you here, but you see, you can fucking rationalize it. That's the word I'm looking for. Fucking rationalize it. You can go, I see what you were trying to do, man. You're trying to impress her with your flute. That's fucking stupid. That's really fucking, that's, what the fuck? You're pulling no chicks fucking send it, And I guess women can kind of go, okay, so it's a hetero dude sending me I'm a hetero, it's on Tinder or whatever, and I'm getting dick pics. We're kind of up there. We're suggesting we're going to fucking meet for a date. Tinder is what I'm talking about. You can see how dick pics, he just took it one step too far by sending fucking genital pics, right? But, like, this is fucking Snapchat. Fucking kids have Snapchat. There's fucking filters with fucking bunny ears on Snapchat. I'm a straight married man. And some fucking dude sending me a picture of his cock. Fuck off, man. Watch now, I'm going to get a fucking inundation of fucking cock fucking pictures now as a result of this. But I need to ask more fucking people podcasting this that happened to them. It's, what a fucking way. Do you know what? I actually do need to pop back over to I need to pop over to the Laughter Lounge a bit earlier than usual. So I am going to have to what a fucking way to wrap it up. Fucking hell. Follow me on all the usual platforms. I'm sorry this isn't a fucking longer one, but you will be very fucking happy with what's coming up next week and what's planned for next week and what's planned for going forward in the future. You'll be very, very fucking happy. Trust me. Like I said, for the Patreons, I will reveal all to ye, or at least as much as I can to ye, in the next couple hours. I'm going to do a little fucking audio clip, bang it up there, and it's only going to be for the Patreons. You'll find out the scoop before everybody else. If you want to find that out, you know what to do. Patreon, you'll be in and out in fucking 30 seconds. It contributes to the podcast. The usual places you can follow me. Give us a rating on Apple. If you do, give us the 5-star rating. Just hit those 5 stars and go, there you go, Tom. There's a little kiss in the cheek. And it'd be even better if you wrote a fucking class review. Failing that, just keep listening, gang. Alright, I'm going to do some comedy and I'll chat to you next week.